Hey, everybody. I am with an old friend. Years ago, I met Timothy Lucas at First Baptist in Wiley, Texas. Gina and I were going through our series for blended families. I wanted to introduce him. I'll let him tell you about his family. And then I got three quick questions I want to ask Tim. He's been gracious enough to share with us. So, first of all, Timothy, thanks for doing this. And tell us just a little bit about your family and the journey that you and Tiffany have been down.
Okay, hi, my name is Timothy Lucas. Like Greg said, we met in class, which was awesome experience. It was very godly and just helping out blended families. Um, I came from a family that was blended because my dad had four kids before he got with my mom, and my mom had an older daughter, or she had her daughter, and then we had three kids. So I grew up in that environment, and I have, between me and my wife, we've been together for 13 years, married for 11. She had three boys, I had an older daughter, and then we had two girls together.
That's great.
So we we've experienced a lot of different things with being a blended family as far as the ups and the downs of it. The ups is I got my three boys. Um the and we've kind of gone together as a team of going, all right, you know what? You have your kids and I have my kids, but we don't sit there and do these are my kids, those are your kids.
Right.
We go as far as saying there is no halves.
That's good.
Your brothers and sisters, and we treat every kid as if they're the same, as if it was just all of our kids. The downside to having a blended family is, in my opinion, dealing with the exes.
Talk more about that. That's been a common thing that
Yeah.
we've heard. You've lived it personally. Just, I think you'll share whatever you share will be a blessing for the people that are listening to your story. So just talk to about that for a second.
So the ex situation is it's a blame game. It's you're still holding grudges against the other person for what happened in the divorce or whatever happened in the separation. And it goes and affects the parents, and it goes and affects the kids
It's
that are
good.
still involved in this situation.
That's good.
um when it comes down to the bottom line of it, is the bottom line is we have to stop nitpicking and playing the blame game.
Yep.
Just be adults about it and say, hey, it did not work out, but we still have kids that are involved in this.
It's good.
And on top of that, we have grandparents, we
Yep.
have the other parent that is the step parent that is coming into the situation, not just dealing with their exes, but dealing with your ex.
Hmm.
And if we all come in an agreement and we just say, okay, you know what, we're going to let everybody be involved in everybody else's life. So we're going to let the step parent be involved. We're going, and they don't have to be involved in the exes. They don't. They, my wife does this. My wife doesn't reach out to my ex-wife and talk to her. I don't reach out to her exes and talk to them, but at the same time we have that understanding that that person is in that role as either the stepmom or the stepfather. The kids that are involved in this may have a parent that is either out of the picture, like in my situation, two of the older boys, their dad's out of the picture. They consider me their father because I've given them that role model. I've given them that view of what a father is. Now, our two youngest daughters together are that's we're the only people that they've known as parents,
Yep.
is me and Tiffany, my wife. Her youngest son, is his dad's still in the picture, but the moral compass on some of the X's might not be pointing up.
Gotcha.
So they might be going the complete opposite way than what you're trying to instill in the kids. So we try to instill in the kids morals. We try to instill in them, the church environment and what
Great.
it's like to have an actual Christian marriage that lasts and survive, where they're not having to deal with the same situation.
I love it. That's so perfect, Timothy. I can't wait. Yes, I want Tiffany to share with our audience as well. One last thing before I let you go. You had mentioned to me the need for blended together forever to be in the and it's you voluntarily, without me even asking a
Mhm.
question, said it's an unaddressed need. Talk to whoever might be listening about that specifically real fast as we wrap up.
Yep. So in today's society, it's not too often where you don't see a blended family in the church environment. But now the problem with that is that in the church environment, they seem to frown on the fact that you were divorced and that you have another family that you're bringing into your life. The church needs to stop doing that, and they need to go and actually put in a program that helps blended families where they can
Yep.
go and feel safe, not prejudged, and they can go in there and they can have a printout of every single thing that they need to do in their
Yeah.
lives to make that blended family godly, to make that blended family successful, and to make that blended family thrive.
Yeah.
And that means going forward on with the kids' lives. But the biggest problem in today's society, in church in general, is the church does not have any program like that whatsoever. They have a grieving program, they have an addiction program, they have a program for single mothers, they have a program for families that are automatically a family,
Yep.
but they do not have anything for blended families, and blended families are the ones that need the biggest help out there because we need a
Yep.
support unit. we
Love it.
need we need step church members to step up and be our step parents, and that has had a marriage that's lasted, to step in and go, you know what, you guys are in a rough patch and you guys may have had something happen in your past, but I'm going to grab your hand, I'm going to walk you through this,
Love it.
because blended families can't only just trust on God. We got to have a support group that is going to walk side by side with us, just like God walks with us.
Yeah.
So,
I need you to go on the road with me. I could just let wind up Timothy and let him tell you why this is a need. It's so good.
oh,
I
dude, I'll
first
be there.
I'm so grateful. Thank you. You have lived it. You guys have been together 13 years. You've been
Yeah,
blended. Let you know, like I said, the highs, the lows, the need. I can't wait to get Tiffany's story and sharing this with other people. So bless you, my friend, and thank you for doing this for all of us.
not a problem. Anytime.